if Francis had been around today, he would have been quite an environmentalist. He would have been speaking up. He would have been probably the adult version of a Greta Thunberg. I'm Gary Ward. I'm the vicar of Claverley and Tuckhill, which is in Shropshire, just outside Bridgnorth. I am a member of the Third Order. I've been a Third Order Franciscan for a long time. Francis led a simple life and was very acutely aware of what was around him in terms of God's creation, nature, and how we used the resources. And it sort of fits in with the ecology of today, where we are wasting the resources at such a horrendous rate and causing so much damage to the planet, to God's creation, that we were getting to a point where it's irreversible.
Well, one of the things that really attracts me towards Francis and the Franciscan order is the love and respect for all of nature and all of God's creation that is at the heart of the Franciscan spiritual understanding. So, for example, Francis wrote the Canticle of the Creatures, in which he talks about all sorts of parts of God's creation as being brothers and sisters, such as brother sun and sister moon.
Most high, all-powerful, good Lord, to you be praise, glory, honour, and all blessing. May be praised, my Lord, with all your creatures, especially brother sun, through whom you lighten the day for us. He is beautiful and radiant with great splendour. He signifies you, O Most High.
And all the living beings on earth are regarded in that way as being brothers and sisters, but also all the facets of creation are regarded in a similar way. As a result of that, love for creation that Franciscans have, we care for the different parts of the earth, and we feel that there is a need to love and respect other beings. I'm Tobias. I'm a novice Franciscan of the Third Order, and I'm also a scientist and a teacher.
Well, Francis loved creation, and he taught us to love it too. So we don't stamp on things or swap them. We try to preserve it. We recycle, because we don't want plastic in the sea. We keep a garden where we grow things, including nettles, because the butterflies like them. We do those very simple things that many people do, but we do them because Francis loved creation. He knew that this is the world we have to live in, and we must do our best to keep it as beautiful as it is. My name is Jennifer Kemp. I'm a retired teacher, married to Christopher, who's a clergyman, and I'm a member of the Third Order of the Society of St Francis.
I like the ideals of poverty, chastity, and obedience. I like that from the outset. Not very good at it, particularly the poverty bit. I mean, obviously, in the Third Order, you live a life, a secular life to a certain degree. So therefore, you have to have somewhere to live. You have to have some, possessions around you to be able to function. And it's nice to have some nice things around you as well. It's nice to have a television to be able to watch what's going on in the world. It's nice to have a car to get from A to B and that sort of thing. But I think it's not, those things aren't your first thought. So they're nice to have, but if you didn't have them, you'd still have something in life to attach yourself to. And that would be the first thing in your life all the time, and that is, God, through Jesus Christ, through Francis.
Basically, it's try not to have more than you need. And we my husband is not a Franciscan, but we live by Francis's way. We try, well, let's think about the car. We had two at one time because we had mums who needed looking after, and they were separate. And my husband needed a car for his job. In retirement, we have one, and we share it. And we don't change it very often. We probably should. But whilst it's still going, why bother?
Yeah.
You look at what you have to spare and see if you can spare and where your money can go. And we're good on glue in this house. If things break, we do repair. We don't go out and buy new.
Franciscans live quite a simple life in the sense that they tend to refrain from some aspects of life that distract them from God and from the love of his creatures. So Franciscans might choose to limit their consumption of worldly goods in order to look after the environment and look after the other people who are more in need of worldly goods, but also in order to live a life that is not full of distractions and that can be more effectively focused upon God.